Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Anytime you find yourself on the road, you want to do anything you can early to establish yourself and quiet this crowd. And I'll tell you, there's no better way than to take the opening kickoff nearly all the way and set up your offense with great field position to start this game.
Here we go. Go. Now it's the Arizona product that is Jacory Crosby-Merritt. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Brings up second and 9. On the go. To throw is Daniels. That one caught by Tucker. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. A gain there of 11. Good for a Commanders first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And he's into the end zone. What a start. Jacory Crosby-Merritt, touchdown Commanders. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. Extra point by Little is good. The Commanders will take a 7-0 lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. At their own 29-yard line.
Yellow. Get set. Get set. 18. Yellow.
He'll throw to begin with Purdy. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
This offense has to do a better job of generating chunk plays once he gets outside the pocket and they transition into scramble drill. Instead, nobody really uncovers downfield, forces him to make a difficult throw, and falls incomplete.
On second down, Purdy. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
On third down, it's Purdy. That's complete to Watkins. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big-time play for the Niners. It's a gain of 34. First down.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
Again in the air for Purdy. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5. Here's a first carry for their running back, and he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
3rd and short. Purdy. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
3rd and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the first down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up first down.
From the gun, they'll try to run it, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out, Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Commanders are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Ready? Steady. On first down, Daniel. Forced to his right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
2nd and 10. Throwing now. Daniel. Open right side is likely. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 7. And this is 3rd down.
Third down. 3 to go. Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down.
So I don't hate this call, Mike. You think it's 3rd and short, everyone's at or near the line of scrimmage. There's a lot of green grass downfield in the passing game. Traditionally, though, I'm a little more comfortable with this call when you've made the decision that even if it falls incomplete, you're going for it on 4th down. So I don't love 3rd and short, bomb, punt. I do love 3rd and short, okay, you fail, I'm going to go for it on 4th down.
Oh, that could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
switching. 118. Yellow. 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 Yellow.
Here's Purdy. Thrown left side, the catch is made, and he is out of bounds at the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Yellow. Get set. Get set.
Off the play fake, Purdy. This one complete to Watkins. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. It's good for a Niners first down.
At the 45-yard line.
Now a give up in the middle. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
38-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 3.
Yellow. Get set. Get set. 118. 118.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Cross, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
Brings up 3rd.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3.
18. Watch out. Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Well, nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on 3rd down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Officer. 118. Watch out. Yellow. Yellow.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Commanders with the early lead. And we're back in the Bay Area after this.
Yellow. 118. Watch out. Yellow.
On 2nd down, Purdy. This one complete to Palmer. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
This is 3rd and 6.
Officer. Yellow. 118. Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. Open man, right going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. Here's a run. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
Takes over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. And he'll give himself up here. It's a gain of 5 on first down.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away. Picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
From the 29, here's second and 5.
Let's go.
They'll go with Bill. That's Krusty Merritt. And he's up past the 35. Got a first down. Putting down at the 37.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Come on, ready.
On play action, Daniels. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case,
Oh, they're coming in a flash, and he lost the football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
and they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
Here we go. Set.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
Intercepted. The Niners take over first and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Now give on the ground, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Yellow.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Third and short. Here's Purdy. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
We used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Here we go.
To throw is Daniels. Moving to his right. He's going to keep it himself. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big play there on the scramble. It's a gain of 34.
First down. A gain of 34 yards. And the Washington first down.
Now a toss play, running left. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Washington.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
Moving outside the pocket, and he's into the end zone. What a response! Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. His kick is good, and the Commanders will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And no return here. This is a touchback.
Over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Get set. Watch out. Stop.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be out of bounds. It's a nice game, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
At the 43-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
Come to the line now
2.
on 2nd and 2.
Yellow. Watch out. Yellow.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Yellow. Outside. Yellow. Watch out. Yellow.
From the gun, it's Purdy. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. The Niners use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Get set. Yellow. Outside.
To throw, Purdy. And he can hang on through the contact, incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Yellow. Outside. Watch out. Yellow. He's mine.
They'll throw again with Purdy. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, 49ers. That's his second touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. Here's Bates for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the 49ers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Let's go now.
They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Room to run at the 35. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he is gone. 79 yards. Touchdown, Washington. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Get set, get set. 118, watch out. Yellow.
Purdy on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Yellow.
Purdy now on second down. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10.
118, yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's complete to Watkins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now a signal, timeout call. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Outside. 118, watch out. Yellow.
Back to the air again is Purdy. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Bates' kick is good. And the 49ers get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
And this is really why you want a kicker with a big leg. In these situations, end of half, can you steal 3 points from distance and come away with 3? And really nice job there, right around that midfield logo. It's kind of crazy how it's become sort of routine in today's NFL.
He fields it at the 8. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Cam Little to kick off.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
I just want to rock. I just want to rock. Body, Shorty got that body,
Get set, 21, 118, watch out.
On play action, here's Purdy. He'll find the open man. That's Watkins. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That catch number 80 in this campaign. And it gives his team a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Outside. 18. Watch out. Yellow. Yellow. Here we go.
Here's Purdy. This one caught by the back, out of the backfield. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Get set. Get set. Yellow. 18. Watch out. Stop.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's caught by Watkins. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Here's Purdy again. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, San Francisco. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. Bates now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the 49ers will extend this third quarter lead.
Commanders 21.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Got it. Ready? Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
But up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. In motion goes Likely. Here's a toss as they look to run. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it from no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. And that is incomplete. Trey Tucker, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
Yeah, and how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
Final rounds up. Yellow. Yellow.
On 1st and 10, it's Purdy, who outs another catch for his favorite target. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down.
Yellow. Offset. 22. 22 Jedi. Yellow.
To throw on first down is Purdy. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
It might have taken longer than they would have liked, but that's the first sack of the game, and it came at the perfect time. This defense desperately has to get off the field, and that play gets them a lot closer to doing so.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Yellow. Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
3rd and long.
Offset. Yellow. 22. 22 Jedi. Yellow. 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 Up.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Niners will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Darius Robinson in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. Look wide. Get this one complete.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
3rd and long, and here's Daniels. He's going to air this one out, and that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
The Commanders about to send this one away as he's standing right around his own goal line.
Get set, pump.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Sanders still on the tackle. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 40-yard line.
Outside, 21. 18, what's up? Yellow.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
Yellow. Yellow.
Third and short. Purdy. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. He's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Outside.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Get set, Yellow. 18, what's up?
Here's Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Third and 11.
Outside. 18, yellow.
From the gun, it's Purdy. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
All these stops are great. You're trying to cut back into this deficit, find your way back into this game. But the defense can make as many stops as they want, Mike. This game's going to come down to what does their offense do when they take the field.
So on fourth down, here's Bryce Behringer to punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Ready, set. Go.
Daniels now on first down. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. Still on the move. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Commanders. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Extra point by Little is good. And the Commanders are back within 6.
Commanders 28.
Things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Get set. 53. Yellow.
Play action now. Purdy. And he's got this one complete to Watkins. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Purdy on first down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I'll tell you one thing, Mike. This pass rush certainly isn't the reason why they're losing this game right now. I mean, they have made their presence felt all throughout this game, and they're about a half second away from adding another sack to their total.
Second and 10.
Get set.
From the gun, here's a handoff, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down, or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Yellow.
On third down, it's Purdy. It looks middle, and he's got his man complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down. Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Here's a run, going left. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Yellow. Get set. Get set. Yellow. Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get him the ball.
Third and short. Here's Purdy. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, 49ers. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Throwing is Purdy. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This fielded at about the 9. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Come on, come on.
Good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
60 bison, 60 bison.
Play action. Here's Daniels. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Here we go, set, check out.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Oh, he won't get there. Looking for a cutback lane. It never opened up. And now it's fourth down.
Third and short, you think the defense has everybody packed in there real tight. So as a play caller, you're thinking, all right, let's give my running back a chance to stretch and cut. This defense was ready for all of it. They string him out wide. Nowhere to cut. Take him down for a loss.
Look at him go! And he will score! Game on! Touchdown, Washington. That his second touchdown tonight.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but
that's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Diamador Lenore.
42. Commanders 34.
Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Up the middle they go. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 4.
Get set, get set. Here we go. 18, watch out. Here we go, here we go, here we go.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here comes 2nd and 4.
Yellow. Outside. Right side.
They'll drop to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
And that 1st down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation. We're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
Handoff here, up the middle, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. The Commanders will signal for the 1st of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
6-yard line.
Outside. 18, watch out.
They'll stick with him again. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
No gain on the play.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Yellow.
3rd down. Purdy. This is caught at 2. And he'll take it on in. Jordan Watkins. Touchdown, San Francisco.
And that's exactly how you stress all week finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the 49ers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
On the set. Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60.
They'll stick to the ground. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. This crowd, they're trying to force a false start. What noise before third and inches. Penalty taken in by Karski Merritt. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. Good for a Commanders first down.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Washington.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. A throw right side, taken in by Tucker. Here comes second down.
A gain of 4. It's in the second and 6. The 49ers 32-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
On first down, Daniel. Forced out left.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. Here it is, fourth down and 10. They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big fourth down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
Purdy down to a knee.